Good afternoon, Facebook followers. My name is Tom Lowy. I'm a reporter and columnist from the Galesburg Register-Mail. And you're looking at Dan and, Dan Reynolds and Dee Heard.
Yes.
Sorry, Dee. But Reynolds family, brother and sister. And you guys are the owners of Skate Palace here on let's see.
It's Knox Street.
Knox Street, just off of Grand Avenue. Sorry. But we're here to talk about the closure of Skate Palace and what's kind of in your plans. So I don't know who wants to go first. All right. So Dan, tell us a little bit about what you guys are planning to do in terms of with the property, what you hope to do.
Well, we're planning on selling the property if we can.
Right.
But the business itself will be closed.
So Skate Palace will be closed, and the important thing to take away in the immediate is that you do have you do have something special planned for Saturday.
Yeah, we're going to do a throwback. We're going to throw some older music back into what it was when we started.
Right, and so it's a last skate,
7 to 10.
7 to 10 p.m. Saturday night, and that's important for people to know because I think people are going to be interested. Have you gotten a lot of feedback on that?
Saw some things on Facebook. A lot of people out in the community would have stopped us, and some interest.
Bittersweet.
Yes.
Now, we talked in the pre-interview here about how long your family's been involved. Kind of tell people the short strokes about when your dad got involved, and then how you guys came to be involved.
We started as a family in 1979.
Right.
I was just in junior high, I guess.
Right,
then.
you sure were.
Yeah, and there were a few years when we didn't own it, but over the years, we've been here since '79 almost. Other than when Franklin's owned it. Mm-hmm.
Right, and the Franklins had it from '85 on a little bit.
Right.
And you guys came back early 2000s, as I remember.
Right.
And it was interesting. You've always been very involved in the community. You not only came back, but then you also started the Rent-A-Skate program that went into schools and helped kids learn how to skate.
Right, with the hopes that, they would learn to skate, be comfortable at school, have PE, have a lot of exercise, promote good, healthy habits, and then they would come skating. Since they learned at school, then they would come to the skating rink or have birthday parties or school skating parties and that kind of thing. So
you grew it kind of in a grassroots way that was beneficial for the kids.
Right.
People are going to ask, as always, why the decision to close, why the decision to sell the property, the land. And Dee, we talked a little bit about that. It's kind of a lot of things. It's not just
one thing. It's, economy plays a key role, of course. And, kids have other things going on. They're not meeting up at places like they used to back when we were kids and our kids were kids. And then there's also just, like we talked about, everything, there is a season, and it's time our season is done. I think it's still a viable business for some other, people to come in that are younger and more innovative and have different ideas and different kinds of things like that. So, or the property could be used for other things as well. It's a 6,000 square foot building of empty. What is it?
It's 12,000.
12,000 square foot. I'm sorry.
Okay.
A very large, a big open building with 6 acres or whatever it is, 6.5 acres.
Wow.
Something could happen here on this property for sure. But for us, the skating time is done.
Gotcha. So. The last thing I wanted to talk about, and I think the thing that, there's a lot of history and there's a lot of feeling for this. And what really came through in talking with you guys is that this wasn't so much just a business. It was
labor of love.
A labor of love,
Yes.
But it was also, all of you at different levels, but in very profound levels, connected with kids and people in your community, correct?
Definitely.
Yeah.
A lot of kids. We've seen a lot of kids grow up, bring their kids or their grandkids here, and the relationship with our parents, with the kids and their grandkids has been something to marvel, really, over these years.
Dan, I don't want to blow the close of my story, but I'm going to ask you. You told me about the moment that stands out for you.
Yeah.
Why don't you share that with our viewers?
Maybe less emotional, huh?
Yeah, well, that's okay.
Okay. Well, when a little child, when they first put their skates on, we tighten their wheels down, and then we gradually loosen them up. And when they look up at her mom and dad and they say, "Look, Mom, I can skate," you know, I'll miss that the most.
Watching kids accomplish things.
Right.
Just
right.
for the first time,
Right.
you know.
It's pretty cool.
And we won't be there to see that no more.
Right.
But I would like to thank two people,
Go right ahead.
my mom and my dad.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what? Hang
Over
on
here.
just a second. We'll surprise them. We'll surprise them a little bit here.
Because without them...
Now, that
we
is
wouldn't have
Don
been-
and Sharon.
That's
Right.
Don and Sharon,
Right.
yeah.
Hi, Don and Sharon.
Hi.
They weren't expecting that, I don't think.
And we're sorry to your audience.
No, that's all right. That was Don and Sharon. And they
Yes.
kind of started all this, right?
Yep.
They did.
Yep.
They did
And they skated too.
all the time.
Yep.
That's the reason we're here. Because they skated when they were younger.
Yep. Exactly.
And they always wanted to own one.
Right.
Yep.
Well, I know this is hard for you, and I know
is.
it's hard to get on camera. It's hard to talk about the passing, but we appreciate it and thank you for your time today. And hopefully,
you.
we can do you a little justice. And
Thank you.
Don't forget to skate in Monmouth.
Yes.
that's
yes,
right.
yeah.
Go ahead, tell them all about
Don't quit skating.
Right.
Go over to Monmouth at Freedom Roller Rink and have a great time.
Yep.
That's on 11th Avenue, we think.
I believe
think,
that's
yeah.
yeah.
They
but
can.
you
look
can
it
check
up.
that
Yeah.
out, Google that, but
Yep.
they're
Keep
good
skating.
people and they'll teach you how to skate.
Yep.
Folks, thanks a lot. I really
Thank
appreciate
you.
you taking time to join me.
Thank you so much.
Have a good day.
You-